Hi guys and welcome back. My name is Joshua Kim and with me is Sean Kwan.
How many times are we going to say that?
Every break when we come back I'm going to say it. So don't
All right.
you worry.
All right.
People will know your name.
All right.
And we are back for the Point Blank World Challenge 2017. We are a little bit past the halfway mark now. We only got a few hours left, unfortunately. We did get to see a lot of exciting games, and right now we did get a glimpse of the groups. And Ice and Signature definitely sitting on top of their group very comfortably, along with what's the team?
Z Nation on the other group.
There we go.
With I forget. Well, Z Nation is 3-0, so they are at the top of the top.
Currently, the only team with 3 wins. I recall.
Yeah.
As I recall.
yeah, it's true.
But I wish they would show the group a little bit more. Unfortunately, we just have to plow through and go with the flow and see the next match up. For now, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Endeavor versus Anti-frag still, and we will go check it out right now and see who is going to go up on stage.
All right, we are gonna be going to Russia live. Here we go, the stage.
Endeavor versus
Anti-frag.
Аплодисменты, друзья! Индонезия!
Endeavor Indonesia coming up. They definitely had a good showing last year. I'm not sure if their roster has changed too much, but they would definitely want to go and continue that momentum, showing that performance last year into this year, and now it's going to be Anti-frag. Now, Anti-frag, a organization that has been around for a while, they definitely want to do better this time. They didn't really get up into the upper tier. There we go, the sunglasses coming out yet again.
Oh,
Давайте
nice.
еще раз очень громко поаплодируем обеим
Sunglasses indoors as always.
обеим командам.
Oh man, he's tall.
And
Camera
now,
had to
guys,
go
you
up.
can shake your hands and take your seats.
And
Let's
the
get
sunglasses.
started.
Oh, 2 sunglasses. Okay.
There we go. From North America, we have Echoes, Rage, and Fu, Turby, and also, hold on one second, and Revo.
Revo. Yep.
Now, Revo and Fu, Echoes, these are all names that, not Fu, I'm sorry.
So now
Rage,
teams will
Echoes,
flip the
Turby, and Revo, these are names that you will be familiar with. However, Fu is a new performer here
Newcomer.
in Anti-frag.
Yep. So it seems like each team.
Not Anti-frag, what am I saying? Yes, no,
yeah,
Anti-frag.
Anti-frag. Yeah. So
was
each
getting
team,
confused with
most of the teams actually slightly changed up their rosters, except like Signature PB and maybe like two teams, like a couple teams that stayed the same. But yeah, even in Endeavor, there's 2 new players. Oh, his name is Veer and Moza. Yeah. So these 2 players are new to the team, and the rest of the 3 other players are, experienced. They've participated and they stayed with the team. So let's see how they will perform. We always say this, or I always say it, because every time there's a new player, I want to see how they mingle into the team. If they break up the team, the teamwork and the team composition, or if they, smoothly integrate into their teamwork.
Especially Endeavor, they are coming from 2 different teams actually. We know Guardian Force, that was a very strong name within Indonesia, but that is no longer the case because they changed. We have Jax coming from Guardian Force coming into this team, Endeavor, with also Fire and Leo ASLAN coming in from their respective teams from last year, or no, 2 years ago from 2015. So we'll see if they'll be able to perform against Anti-frag. Anti-frag, they generally have the same roster as 2016, but last year they did not perform as well as they expected, as opposed to Indonesia. But this is going to be fun to watch to see who has become better.
Yeah, and let's see, as I mentioned before, NA participating in many of the other FPS, and me being a fan of NA and being from the United States, I want to see how well they perform in Point Blank, and I hope that they perform well.
Right, exactly.
Because you said last year they didn't perform as well as you expected, or the viewers or the people expected them to.
Well, no, that's not entirely true. I mean, the expectations were higher because they wanted Anti-frag to win, but Anti-frag, I felt, I'm not bad mouthing them at all, but they were enjoying their time.
Okay.
But there are definitely more competitive teams from different countries that want the win a little bit more. And I hope that changes this time around when we watch them play against Endeavor this match.
All right. It seems like the game has started.
Right. It looks as if they are just warming up. Nope. They have been spraying down those walls, and we started off right away with Vida getting the first kill, and it's going to be a change with antiFrag getting 4v3, 4-4, knocked down by Turbo, and the nade. Oh, and the double kill coming out from Turby.
Completely annihilated.
However, Jax does get the nade kill. There were a lot of nade kills this time around.
All right, for you viewers, it's Luxville is super fast paced. We were probably not even 30 seconds in until the first round ended. Endeavor takes the first round. The second round has begun.
Exactly. Anti-frag now going around, wrapping around this corner over here. They're going to try to get the first pick, 2v1, but the nade does come out to try to contest, and now anti-frag over by the bookcases, looking up onto the second floor. But a double kill with the nade coming out from Moza.
Wow, you don't want that to happen, especially with the nade.
It's a testament to spacing, and we get to see Endeavor get another C4 kill as well, just showing the class difference between anti-frag and Endeavor. Endeavor definitely wants it a lot more. However, I have to say that it's a little bit harder for the Free Rebel side to get an advantage, but getting this win or losing like this in this fashion is not a good testament to the future.
Yeah, regardless of losing the round or whatever, the double nade kill was critical. That shouldn't happen, because you have to know, in this game, the nade could get a one-shot, one kill, and there is a sniper.
Exactly. You don't really get to see this too often, but definitely Endeavor feeling much more confident going into this game against anti-frag, pulling out that sniper and getting the kill early. And everyone on Endeavor has full health against a one-man weaker anti-frag.
Yep. Weaker anti-frag, and they are getting sprayed down. Endeavor still all have full health.
Right, and obviously Revo having that veteran experience with 4 kills is leading the team, carrying it, but it's not going to be able to do too much against Endeavor's perfect nade placements. And it's going to be hard for anti-frag to do anything at this point. I feel like the first half is going to go uncontested towards Indonesia.
Yep. Revo and Turby are alive. The only two players that has gotten kills.
Oh, and he's supposed to check behind that little box over there, but he does not, and he gets caught off guard, and it's going to be an easy kill for Indonesia, going up 3 rounds already.
Very comfortable round so far for Indonesia. Anti-frag definitely have to step up their game or play it more slowly. Since they are on the attacking side, they have to try to space out and try to get pickoffs.
Exactly. Canada, Fu, Rage, none of them recording any kills. And they're just walking into nades, walking into C4s. Look at that one, another double kill. You see, I mean, like, spacing so important on Luxville, and this is one of the reasons why I hate it. But you still have to be professional about it and realize that you can't all just group up like that. C4 going off and not getting too much, but the P90 coming out and getting that headshot.
Wow. Endeavor 5 versus 1, all full health.
Right.
This just shows spacing / positioning.
It's just not going well for anti-frag at all. Indonesia looking so comfortable, calm,
they are very calm,
and you know, concise. Just get those kills right away. They know where anti-frag is coming from. Anti-frag doesn't know a single clue about what to do at this point.
Yeah. Fu, Canada, and Rage still yet to have a single kill.
Right, the nades coming out, getting and checking out behind the corner. The C4 popping, but unfortunately not able to get a kill. However, he does go into the bomb site, and he does pop off the head of one of anti-frag, but it goes around, and Fire is also taken down. However, it is a 3v4 advantage for Endeavor, Indonesia, but at this point they did take control of the bomb site, so it can be done. However, it's not going to be the most exciting time.
Yeah, on the attacking side, anti-frag rushing in. A 2-to-1 trade was very not a good start, and unfortunately they did get the bomb plant, but they will be able to defuse.
It was really nice to see Endeavor ducking down, looking at the ground and running and avoiding all those wall shots, but to no avail. He did get caught out there, but you know, he was the bait and allowed Endeavor to finish out the kill and defuse that bomb. So the first half, easy win. But like I mentioned before, this time around, it's the same. America looking very, very. I mean, like they're down 5 games, but they're still enjoying their time here.
Yeah.
Well,
in a way, it's good that you don't get too tilted and you don't get mad, you don't rage. But you know, like if you look at it another way, you know, you want to kind of get serious.
Right. I mean, like I've mentioned it before. I mentioned it last year. It depends on how you want to look at it. But to me personally, I feel like in this international setting where everybody's coming here to fight and give it their all, I just don't feel like they're giving it their all. They should at least get 1 round on the Free Rebels side, but unfortunately they aren't able to. And they have smiles on their faces. Yeah, on one side you could say that they're positive and optimistic, but on the other, it's more of, come on, you should try a little bit harder, you know?
Well, see, this is another sad thing that we aren't there in Russia to actually, you know, interview them or ask them questions, because maybe they are trying hard, but they just know that Indonesia or Endeavor is just better than them. So they may just, you know, we probably will give them this set or this match and try to win and try hard in the other 3 sets.
Right. However, Luxville is definitely a CT4-sided map. The score is evened up until this point. It's 2v1, and by score I mean, you know,
the kills.
Right, exactly. And this time around, we do see a little bit of kills coming out from Anti-frag. This time from Turby in Canada. Before it was just Revo.
It was Revo and Turby.
Yeah,
2 of them.
Oh! Oof. See, I mean, like normally you don't see a sniper coming out on this map, but looking very confident, able to get those kills. He got 2 kills with a sniper, I'm pretty sure. And Indonesia looking very comfortable.
Well, yeah, when they switched sides, it was kind of closer than the first half. It was closer than the first half where, you know, all 5 of Endeavor are full health and alive, whereas anti-frag just all died out, getting 2 naded. Yeah,
oh,
see,
but this
now
time
they
around,
are trading.
Yeah. They got a double kill, 2 headshots, and in the round before, they did get a few nades. On the CT4 side, you are able to play defensively, and the nade positioning is a little bit in your favor, so we'll see a few more picks off for anti-frag, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. They are at an advantage, though. It's 4v3. Let's see if they'll be able to keep it and go on and get at least 1 round.
Alright, they are being calm. It's good. Don't peek. Don't get impatient.
And there we go. He's able to peek right when the nade is thrown. He saw the streamline coming out from that nade and got the positioning and was able to clean it up. Now it's a 4v1. Leo trying to stay alive.
Alright, Fu getting the double headshot. Just gave him the boost. Everybody's rushing out trying to get that last kill. And they do.
And finally get around. Look, they look happy. Playing with sunglasses on. That's interesting. Maybe he's just very sensitive to light.
Yeah, that could be it. Or maybe he just puts his screen very bright and puts on the sunglasses.
Regardless, he's definitely styling.
Yeah.
He's got the swag going on. I'm not sure how much it will help his gameplay because they're going to need it when, you know, I mean, like, they can still turn it around. Endeavor has only won 6 rounds. They're down 5, but it can be done.
This round is very important. If they are able to take it, they're gonna take the flow of the game.
Exactly. I was expecting that nade to nick somebody, but it does not connect on anyone. And the headshot coming out. No, not the headshot. Fire does get the kill first, and he's going to throw the nade and try to apply pressure, and he gets the kill. Now it's a 5v3. Rage and Canada down for the count. Canada with the 4 kills, and Fu and Turby all down. And Revo, the veteran with 0 kills to his name, is going to go down by another sniper.
Yeah, Turby does take 1 kill with him. However, in the beginning where Rage peeked out behind that the bookcase, he shouldn't have done that. To be honest, he's on the CT side. He's on the defending side. He should just wait instead of
he definitely went in forward yet again, getting caught out by Jax. Jax going crazy with 2 shots on the sniper, and this time around, Revo getting his first kill on this half, but Jax getting his 3rd. This is incredible. You don't really see this much sniper action, and he's going to get another one. That's 4. This is crazy. Jax, the star, the MVP of Indonesia, stone cold face
sniper.
Hunters.
Yeah. Well, right now it's 7-1, Endeavor 7, or 8.
Right.
Endeavor 8, anti-frag 1.
But now it's not looking too good.
See, if you notice,
Indonesia.
Fu and Rage keep pushing out, and
Yeah.
I wish that they wouldn't do that because they are on the defending side. They could just wait, get into position, put down their claymores, but they're not doing that.
C4. Claymore is actually motion sensor.
You can,
A Claymore and a C4 is different.
yeah, I know, but claymore, you have the button too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Claymore.
You have
that's
both.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
you're
have the
right, you're
sensor
right.
ones. I don't know. Maybe it's because I went to the Korean military.
mean,
they use
yeah.
claymore. So
I also
it's-
went to the Korean
yeah.
military, and they do have a button, but it's wired.
Yeah, that is
so,
true.
yeah,
That's
but
true.
as opposed to a remote
Detonator.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here Fire gets a headshot on Rage again.
Yeah, that plan is not working for them. I don't understand why they're doing it at the same time and time again. The crossfire coming out, Turby able to get that kill, which is, a sign of improvement, but just a little one. It's not that big of a deal anymore because Endeavor still has the no! I thought they had the number advantage, but Turby getting that kill again, going up in the ranks, and now second in frags. Obviously showing how much experience he has on this map. Now it's 3v2.
Yeah,
Let's see
but
if
Jax
we
is
can-
still alive with that sniper rifle with 9 kills.
And now it is
Ooh!
double kill for Vito.
All right, he switches out.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh
Jax.
my gosh. That is disgusting.
Oh.
Jax is an incredible player.
It's over 10-1.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is the biggest stomping we've seen so far today. Anti-frag, we wanted them to do well. We wanted to see that aim, but it did not come out. The aim wasn't the problem. It was their positioning, and it was their aggression. They just weren't playing smart, and it looks as if they will record another loss to their name.
Unfortunately, and I hope Rage would stop pushing out, get into position. It's not that, it's not about, oh, I have good aim, so I can push out and beat them 1v1 or 1v2. That's not the point. It's about getting into position and trying to take the opponent out without taking the least damage possible. So even if you do go out and you do a 1v1 trade, that's still not a good trade when you're on the defending side. So, I hope they learn from their mistakes, or I don't know, it could be my personal thought of, they shouldn't push out, but I don't know.
Well, they shouldn't have, because, I mean, if you are skillful enough and you're able to be confident that you're going to get those entry frags and, catch them out of position, it's a lot about mind games. When you're that close up and you know they're behind the bookcase, you have to look for that split-second opportunity to catch them off guard, either when they're taking out their gun or trying to throw a nade, then capitalize on it, but none of that happened. Rage obviously not getting the upper hand ever.
Yeah.
And
so, if he did get a couple rounds, 1 round or 2 round, where he does get the picks,
then it's
first,
validated.
Yeah,
then it's like, okay.
Then I would. All right. There's a possibility.
Even if you get a 1-for-1.
Yeah, but he ended the second half with 0 kills until the end throughout. So that just shows that it wasn't working out for them. So he should have changed up their plans. Maybe stay a little back, plant your C4 or Claymore, whatever you prefer, and just wait for them to come in. You don't have to always go to the same spot every time when, it's not working out.
Perhaps change your name from Rage, because that was definitely perhaps one of the reasons that he kept losing. Now, that was our last... No,
that was our 7th round.
Right.
Now we have 8, 9, 10. 3 more rounds left.
And that is going to be soon. We're not sure if we're going to take a break yet. We could be continuing on right away into our second match on the second stage. Not our second match. On to our second stage.
Yep. Signature PB versus Ice Esports.
Signature PB, we want to see a little bit more of it.
Yep. Huh?
I did not get to
Yeah, I
hear
did
what...
not.
Oh, no, never mind. We are not going to go on to the second stage.
All
We are
right.
going to continue on through to the main stage matches, which is going to be for the win versus...
Black Dragoon. No, Dragons. I knew it. No, I did it on
Dragoons.
purpose. I did it on purpose. That's
oh,
all.
okay.
Yeah, but anyways,
I believe
we missed out Black Dragons' second match last time.
Yeah.
We saw their first match against Signature, but we were supposed to see another match, but it got delayed, the timing. So this is our second time seeing Black Dragons, and I hope
they're able to show up,
Yeah, because they are the current best team.
Right.
Because,
and,
this season hasn't ended yet.
I mean, they are playing up against For the Win, and For the Win did lose against Ice, from Turkey. Now, Turkey being one of the stronger teams, I'd say at least top 4. And Brazil being #1 since last year, you would expect them to win against For the Win. Now, I'm not sure how they are doing currently, Brazil. They did play a game before this. I'm pretty sure they played 2 games.
Yeah, this is their third.
Right, yeah,
Yep,
this is their third. We did not get to see how they did against Russia, but I'm assuming they did get a win. And therefore, with that momentum, I'm assuming they'll go and try to stomp out For the Win and give them a hard time trying to move up in the ranks in the groups.
However, if For the Win takes the win against Black Dragons, I stopped because I heard. But anyways, if For the Win does take the win, that is gonna put Black Dragons on tilt because that's gonna record them as 1 win and 2 losses.
Right. I mean, like that's not something that you want to see from Brazil. And that's something that they don't want to see at all.
Especially from the first place team from last year.
Yeah,
you don't want to record
2Kill Gaming. That's a legend. They've got history, they've got experience, and transferring that onto a new name called Black Dragons with a lot of the same roster, just 2 new names. You want to continue that legacy.
So let's hope that Black Dragons keeps that momentum from their last win and is able to beat For the Win. But I hope For the Win tries hard or even take a win away from Black Dragons.
Right.
We never know.
Like,
I'm not going to take sides on this round.
Group stages are definitely fun to watch all the time, all throughout, because it can go anywhere.
Which
You only
team
get to
do
play
you
one
want to
map,
meet
but let's
here
check it
on
out.
this stage
Let's check the
during
interview.
this tournament?
I really want to meet Thailand and Russian, I think.
Why so?
Because I think these 2 teams is the most powerful team in the world, I think. And I want to show the world Indonesian can do the best and can beat them, I think.
Good luck with that. So what can you say about Russian crowds? Do you like playing here in this venue?
Yeah, the crowd is so good, I think. They are so cheerful and the best, I think.
Maybe some shout out to your fans back in Indonesia. What can you say to all your fans back at home?
In Indonesian language, right? Okay. Indonesia, kita minta dukungan buat semuanya. Kita tunjukin kalau Indonesia bisa lebih baik dari semua negara lain.
Thank you very much for this interview. Good luck in further games, and we go back to analysis panel.
All right. I mean, like, I love these interviews. You really get to feel the honesty and the sincerity coming out from these players who have just come from a win, and especially, you know, sending that message out to the crowd and fans in his home language is a testament to, you know, how much this means to him and the family and friends that are watching as well. It's just great to see.
Yeah, and I also very much enjoy when they play the game, they're so focused, they're so concentrated, and when they're doing the interview, you see them nervous.
Yeah.
They're frozen up. I love it. Cause
I mean, like, if the interviewer was a guy, I'm sure they would have been like, whatever. But, I mean, like, we got a beautiful host here, and she speaks English, and she's able to interview these guys, so that's definitely, you know,
is another reason
puts them in a good mood, and definitely gives a positive vibe all throughout the competition.
Yep. Well, yeah, I do really enjoy the interviews, but yeah, Black Dragon and For the Win are preparing for their next match. So
I mean, we all know how long that takes.
Yeah,
they have to get up on stage and fix up their computer and keyboard and mouse, and then
they have to do the handshake thing.
Exactly. So we'll wait that out. I'm not sure if we're going to take a break yet. Perhaps we might not, because that was the main stage just now. We saw For the Win versus
Endeavor
we saw
versus
Anti-frag versus
Anti-frag,
Endeavor, and then now they had to set up right into the next match. So it might take a few minutes.
Yeah, a few minutes for us to talk.
Right, and I mean, like you mentioned before, For the Win from Europe and Black Dragons from Brazil, you said you didn't want to take sides because it really doesn't matter to us who wins. It's exciting all throughout. That's the glory of group stages, because no matter how much you do well, there will be other players and other teams that will do well, and you will be on edge all the time. Also, it's a lot more fun when all of the teams have 1 loss each. Every round matters, and you want to get that advantage. So it's just tense all throughout today.
You were mentioning about each team having 1 loss, and round 9 has a Z Nation, but they're playing on the second stage, so we won't be able to see if they take that 4th win or take a loss.
Exactly.
I'll be very curious. I hope they do they show us the roster very
Right.
soon.
All right, let's check out the roster really quick. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's
Okay.
going to come out in about a minute.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like you said, we do want to see whether or not they will finish off and clinch that 4th win and be on top of the group in that throne, or will they record their first loss and perhaps give up a spot to one of the contending teams below them? It's definitely possible. You can get a shutout of like 10 wins to 0, and that'll boost up your record a whole bunch, which I know a lot of these teams are going to try to do.
Definitely. Well, even though, to be honest, Z Nation getting three wins in a row, they recorded already 9 points. So even if they do take a loss, it wouldn't matter for them. They're still gonna make it to the semifinals. It's just that now it's just about pride and what you want to show off to your crowd and your fans.
Right.
So if you go with the 4-0 or a 3-1.
Also, I mean, going into the semifinals, you want to have that confidence behind you. You want to be able to, brush up your shoulders. And let's check out the group right now. Z Nation with 3 wins and 9 points. Now, Endeavor with 2 wins. If they get another one and go up, they might be able to, secure that spot. Now, in Group B, we also have Ice and Signature with 2 wins. Only 2 games played. They have to play 2 more for the win. And, oh, my goodness.
So right now we're going to see for the win and Black Dragons, the 2 least or
However,
the 2 bottom.
It's really, really bad for Black Dragons right now. I don't even think they might be able to make it into top 2. It's definitely possible if Ice and Signature lose their next 2 games, but it's not the case. I mean, we have seen them play, and they look pretty strong. And Black Dragons from Brazil recording 2 losses is actually unheard of. I would not have expected that at all.
And also, unfortunately for the win, they're 0-1. So even if they do win, they won't be able to make it to the top 2.
So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Reality does hurt a lot. But we will take a break because of the pain involved, and we'll come back and try to mend the broken hearts.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys soon. Remember to stay tuned, stay in your seats, and get your buttered popcorn.